Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. What up, Hadnot and Sons? I'm going to kick this off in a second. What up, Hadnot and Sons? I'm going to kick this off in a second. Hello, hello. What up, Hadnot and Sons? I'm going to kick this off in a second. In the chat, everybody comes up in here into the live. Please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. We get ready to get started in about 2 minutes. Get ready to get started in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Demon Durango, what is happening? Get ready to get started in about 2 minutes, everyone. Get ready to get started in 2 minutes. You do not want to miss this live. What up, GG? I wait until 6:40. 6:40 my time, 7:40 Eastern Standard Time. I will be clicking the button and the lights will be on. Okay, hey, Demon Ring, I know you're on the grind. Definitely check back in a few. Definitely check back in a few. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Test some equipment over here. Might check 1 2. Might check 1 2. Test some equipment over here. Might check 1 2. Might check 1 2. Oh, did you say you hear me? Okay, that means everybody hear me. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want to welcome everybody to the chat. Welcome everybody to the live screen. Welcome folks that's on this live stream and on a few other live streams I got going at the same time. Want to welcome y'all here. Welcome y'all here. Thank y'all for joining. Please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. Please, please smash that like button. Yes, sir. As everybody joins in, had not a son, what's happening? Durango, I know you gone, but what's happening? Happy New Year. Miss Gigi, the lights are on. They on shining bright. Not as bright as the light in your picture, but it's shining bright. Mean Gene, what's happening? What's happening? Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all get in. I'll wait for a few more folks to get in before I start going. I was gonna wait till Tuesday, but I said, you know what? Let me speak on this today because Tuesday I'm gonna speak on something else. Yes, the Miss Fabulous Gigi is in here. Miss Gadget Goddess herself. All hail Queen Gigi. Queen Goddess Gigi. All hail, all hail. Yes, I got people here, man. You doing live right now? I don't understand why people do that. They hit you up last minute. Are you doing live right now? I need something flashing. Okay, you want to put on my flashing glasses or something? That's what it is. That's what you want to see flashing. Okay, here we go. They ain't left no way yet. There we go. Does that help you out? Oh, they're not flashing. There we go. There we go. Does that help, GJ? I got something flashing now. We still rock with the new year. I'll keep them on for a second. After a while, it's hard to see out these things, but I'll keep them on for a little minute. Till more people get in. Till more people get in. Once more people get in, then I'm gonna take them off because I'm gonna talk about something kind of serious. Serious, but not too serious. But you know, something that I know for a lot of people, Miss Gigi, you one of them. Me and Gene, you've been around as long as me. D Brooks, what's happening, D Brooks? And D Brooks been around internet as long as me. Y'all can probably contest to a lot of this that I'm about to go into. D Brooks, I'm mad I missed part of your live earlier, but I did catch majority of it. And I did run a couple videos back. And you know that Corvette, that's you, man. Tell the wife, that's gonna be next for you getting in the garage. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to go buy you another garage because you're gonna have too many cars to park in it. They can't fit the one you got now, so we're gonna have to just upgrade that. But just let me know y'all still hear me loud and clear. Want to make sure y'all still hear me loud and clear. Hopefully everybody's enjoying there. Yes, please smash the like button. Tell them, Bree Brooks, smash the like button. You know what, Gigi? I actually had a Christmas present for you. I actually did. Yes, that's one of them. The other one I have to give you another time. D Brooks, was happening? What's happening? I wait till a few more folks got on before I started, but I'm gonna go ahead and start because I didn't want this live to be long. Because I know other people probably gonna be, having lives that I normally join, and Thursday's not usually my day. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. For those that don't know, I'm not new to this, but I am true to this as far as the whole YouTube thing. And I'm talking seriously. Hold on, take these off for a minute, Gigi. I'll bring them back in a minute. But I'm definitely gonna talk about. Somebody's hit me up. On the way to get a battery. Oh, D Brick, you're on the way to get a battery? Okay, that's what's up. I'm definitely going to talk about this. About 2 years ago, I want to say now, because it's 2020 now, so I guess I can say 2 years. I was, on my grind of listening to people lives, listening to everything and whatnot, because YouTube was finally getting, streaming stuff and lives going on and everything. And I would listen to a bunch of stuff. And I was also part of a few groups. And one group kind of stuck out, and I'm not even going to bring them up because it's probably going to be the only time I talk about it. But it was kind of crazy how can I put it? It's kind of crazy, how some of the people in there, and they were etiquette, basically etiquette being on the stream when you're on the stream and etiquette, which I thought was important. I thought that was cool, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna talk about my people that's on here because to me, that one I think they was a little too strict on. You say the S word and they have a problem. And I don't mean the shit word. I mean, you say subscribe is a problem. And at first I didn't get them like, yo, if you say subscribe, because I would jump in and I would click on people pages and whatnot. And I would see a lot of nice content, a lot of nice this. And, I'm the type of person that supports so many people. And I would support them and I would just jump on. I said, let me jump on and let me click, subscribe button, let them know. Because sometimes a lot of people don't have the notification turned on to see when somebody subscribed to them. So that's why I was, shouting out doing that. I was like, yo, subscribe to you. They said, you can't say that's word. Okay, well, let me put it this way. Yo, I showed you some love. And it was this one in particular dude, man. He would have just a big issue. And he was one of the moderators for it. He had the wrench. Yes, he had the wrench. And it was so crazy. Miss Gigi, speaking of the other Christmas gift, that's going to be the other gift I give you. I am giving you a wrench. I sure am giving you a wrench. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you. You definitely getting one of the wrenches. And you're going to actually be one of the first females to get a wrench, if I'm not mistaken. So Merry Christmas to you. But the craziest thing about it was, they would rag many people on there about so much of that. And I wanted to just address that for my channel. I'm not doing all that. As long as everybody being respectful to everybody, you know, I want everybody to network. I want everybody to do like I do. I network with everybody, period. And I'm a part of so much things, which another thing I'm gonna get into in a minute. I'm a part of so many other things. I get in there. Oh, you too kind. Yes, Gigi. I know. I'm in a giving spirit today. So I thought it was kind of crazy. I support so many people. Not to say I'm looking for support back, but to see that so many people are so kind for a lot of the chats I get in, but for the ones I used to be in before that I kind of left, it was just crazy. Oh, Miss Fluffy, how you doing, Miss Fluffy? You know you're getting a wrench too. I got to slide your it's hard. Yeah, you definitely get one. You are getting one. You are getting one. In fact, I'm gonna start getting them out here in a minute. Being I got my phone logged to now, so I had to do a reboot. But you know, everybody should be respectful to everybody. They should. And the reason why I wanted to kind of bring that up because there you go, Miss Gigi, you got your wrench. Miss Fluffy, you got yours. Here we go. Y'all got y'all gifts. Oh, Miss Fluffy, Fluffy, I had to give you that. You've been supporting me, and then you made me a mod. You made me a mod on yours. I'm like, next time you jump in there, I had to do that. I had to do that. Had to. You had to. Oh, and also, Fluffy, tell your mom I say hello. But I want people to kind of network on here. I joke around sometimes, but I want people to network and whatnot. And it was part of another channel I was a part of doing stuff, and they wasn't doing that. It's like everybody had a gripe or something, and not only just a gripe, people that was in charge of that channel, you couldn't ask certain questions. Now, me and D Brooks kind of talked about this at one point. You couldn't ask a lot of questions about and it was like they were downing you. It was like you asked a question, oh well, and I hate to say, it was a car thing, and it actually like, hey, how did you do this and do that? I remember somebody had a question of what type of alternate is that? Oh, we already checked that already. It was like, dang, you don't know this person might have just got on. They just trying to find out. Post a link. Be nice to that person. Be this, be that. You don't know who that person was, and the reason why I bring up that one particular story because the person who was asking that, and this was like a few years ago, they're bigger than them now. And that person that shut them down like that was kissing their ass at a car show that I went to. They were really kissing their ass, and they was like, "You really don't know who I am. I was a part of your whole thing that you started, and this is what you said." And they took a screenshot of it and showed it to them on their phone. I was standing there when they did it, and me to say this, you never know who you talking to and who you may affect and whatnot, and how it would make a person feel. And they took a screenshot and showed it to him at the show. He said, "I was hoping you would be here at this car show so I could show you this." And I happened to be standing there when they were showing it to him, and I was like, "I remember that incident." I said, "That's what made me leave off your channel." He said, "You left off my channel too?" Yes. That's an ass kisser for you. Yeah, Gene, it is. And he was like, "Oh well, what is your name?" I said, "Don't worry about my name," but that's why I left off there for several things, and I found that was one of them. And you know what? I hate to say, ugly don't like ugly. I ain't gonna say God don't like ugly. Ugly don't like ugly, and they ended up not even, being hardly on YouTube now because they lost. I think it was like 300K subscribers they lost. And yeah, Fluffy, that one, the jealousy and the community culture. Yeah, definitely. And I gotta post this up because that's definitely what it is. Yes, it was that jealousy. It kicked in, and it was all kissing their ass, and well, let me talk to you. Let me make up. Let me do this. Let me do that. And that person's like, I don't need you for that. I was just trying to find out because literally, like New York said. And I talked to him today, and I told him, you know what, I'm gonna talk about that on Tuesday. I said, you know what, forget Tuesday. I'm gonna talk about it today. And I know he couldn't be on here today, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it and put it out there. You got to be nice to people because you never know who you influence, and you never know what they're watching. You never know what that person means to you at the end of the day. Because he found out at the end of the day, it meant a lot to him because a half of his subscribers out of that 300K, almost half of them were there at that show. And they addressed him on it. They came there just to see him because he was sitting by the booth and he was basically, how can I put it? He was being paid to be there by a certain company. And I'm not going to name that company because I love that company to death. And that company was trying to find out what was going on. And that company made it up for everybody, didn't have to. That company was giving everybody all kind of stuff, because they wanted to make it right. But you never know at all. You never know what, just that somebody. You just never know. And I'm letting people know, I'm not one of them type of people. As long as you're being respectful in here, you never be kicked out of my thing. If you have a disagreement about something, hit me up. If you want to hit me up personally, hit me up on IG. And we talk about it because you never know also what you can say to hurt somebody's feelings. Because words do hurt. And I said, you know what? I want to kick off 2020, saying that for the first live. And like I said, I was going to wait till Tuesday. I was like, nah, don't wait till Tuesday. Let's go ahead and do it today. Let's do it today. Let's get on live today. Let's get on here sometime between 6 and 7, and let's kick it. And let's kick it in gear and let's talk about it. Let me put it out there because I want people. I'm not going to even erase this live. I'm going to leave my lives up. I'll leave all my lives up, and I'm definitely going to leave this one up because it was something that I thought that I needed to put out there because at the time, me and the guy was talking about it today, and I told him I ain't never forget about that. And I said, that's crazy because he was thanking me for being on YouTube. He hit me up like, yo, I just realized that you doing for YouTube, you doing it like we talked about doing it for so long. You doing it. I love it, man. Keep it going, keep this going. And somehow or another, it brought up the time when that happened. And I told him, I said, you know what? I felt bad because you were just trying to ask a question of what brand alternate was, and I sent you a link separate saying it's a MacMan alternator. This is his link right here. This is what he did. He said that's all I needed to know. He said because I was working on an audio project on my vehicle, and he said, and I needed to upgrade my alternator. I already upgraded my wiring. I already did the big four instead of the big three because I'm told him about the big four. So everybody call it the big three, but do the big four. I know I might be talking past some people's heads, but it's basically upgrading your wiring for running a heavy duty audio system. And he was like, I'm not running nothing big and heavy, but I want to know because I want to upgrade. And that's all he wanted to know. And that person being mean. So but I ain't gonna say I'm glad he got what he got at the end of the day. I'm glad that we brought it to the table and showed it to him in his face. Like, look, by you doing this and doing that, this is why we unsubscribed from everything. This is why we didn't follow you anymore. This is why we didn't do this anymore. And then you had a lot of assholes that was mods that was basically doing your dirty work for you. They was putting people in timeout. And it's so crazy. I remember I got put in timeout for just saying, be right back. Let me check my text coming right. Hey, go ahead, fucking do what you got to do. I remember I got put in timeout. I remember it was like it was yesterday, and it was just basically, saying, hey, I like what you're doing with that. What brand do you recommend? Because he had all his wine. So, what brand you recommend? Being you ran the test because he was talking about the test he ran. What brand did you recommend? And next thing I know, click timeout. I'm like, what the hell? All I did was ask what brand, and you put me in timeout. Okay, I got a better one for you. I went to my timeout was over with. I said, well, I'm glad you put me in timeout. How about unsubscribe your ass? Click. I unsubscribed that ass so fast. I was like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't. And the company that was representing him me back because it was their wiring and they were on. And it was like, we're sorry to that. Like that. I said, no, if y'all want to keep assholes in here like that, I ain't got to even put up with it. I said, because I know the shit better than he does. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna excuse myself to over here, and I must unsubscribe, and I'm gonna unlike every video I have of his saved. Because usually when you like every video is saved in your like category. I went through that like category. I unliked every video he did and made sure he's erased out of the period. And that was the only time I really had to get mean like that. Because I was like, man, you ain't got to be like that. And I'm only reason why I'm saying it now is because I'm saying as my stuff grows and as I support everybody I support, that'll never be an issue. You never have to worry about me being disrespectful to anybody. You're right, Gene. You're right. You're right. You cannot. I'm putting that up there in the front and center. You cannot treat your subs like they don't mean shit. You are right. You can't do that. You can't. You cannot treat them like that. You can't at all. You can't treat them like that. And yes, Gene, yes, his car got pulled. And when it got pulled, and when I kid you, with so many people standing around, from kids, from women to adults to everybody standing there, was like, that's why we unsubscribe. It was somebody that had I unsubscribed from this person because of this, and they had it printed on their shirt, the comment that they put down. And I was like, oh my God, man, this is crazy. I was like, you know what? He needed that. And you know what, Gene, you're right. I do. I support so many people. Breeze Views, how you doing? How you doing? I know it's fun with the girls. How my girls doing? They doing all right. I know they had a good time during Christmas. I definitely know they had a good time. But you're right. Then you're so right. I do. I support so many people, and I don't ask for support back. If you're putting out something good, I'm going to support it. Especially if it's something I like, I'm going to support it to the fullest. I'm part of so much stuff. It's ridiculous. If you look at who's on here now, from Fluffy to Bree to everybody that's on here, they don't even do nothing with cars. But I support what they're doing because I like what they're doing. and I have an interest in what they're doing as well. So for me, I support them. Like, yeah, I support them. I go watch their videos. I go watch this, and I do the same thing as I do with everybody. I comment on their videos all the same, to the point when you click, I'm like, damn, yeah, that's New York. You done saw this, he done commented on it. You know, he supported me to the fullest, and that's what I did. I support all of it. Period. 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 And I think that at the end of the day, if everybody, does that, support everybody like that, it shows, your character, and it shows how big of a person you are. It shows that you care about what they putting out. And that's why I said I was starting with this whole video of what I'm working on now. That's going to take a little longer than I expected, because I'm waiting on a few things, and it's basically a vid of people who've given me motivation and inspiration. And it's pieces of them in the vids with their YouTube links, their IG, or whatever links I have on there, because these are people that, I watched for so long, that gave me motivation to do this, that inspired me to do that. And a lot of them, believe it or not, are not that old. Like, I talked to Corey from Life with Corey, from Cars with Corey. He has so many channels. Talked to Corey Pritchard. I actually hit him up on IG, and he hit me right back, and he was like, bruh, that's what it's about, doing motivation. I told him, I said, it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter if you 18, 19, 48. I don't care about that. If you're doing something that I like, I'm gonna support it to the fullest. Also, everybody's hitting up in here. Please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. Please smash the like button when you're in here. But my whole thing is, I'm gonna keep supporting people, period, because I like the content they put out. Yeah, I pick fun with you, but at the end of the day, you good peeps. You know what? Gigi, you right. You do pick at me. You know what? But I already know it's all fun. We talked about this already. It's all fun because I'm gonna pick at you. You pick at me. That's just it. I'm going to do that regardless. I'm going to keep doing it because I think it's funny. And me and Tanner, he talks about it. Matter of fact, Tanner was on. That's what delayed me coming on, because he did a quick live on IG, and he asked me a question, so I was answering that back before he got off. And we kind of talked about that sometimes, like, dang, there's a lot of good people. I'd rather be around. I'm like this. I'd rather be around 10 great people than be around 10,000 people that just hit for clout, because that ain't me. I'm not in it for any clout, any of that. I'm here making hot chocolate for the kids. Hey, Bree, let me get a cup. Matter of fact, let me go grab my mug. I got a big mug. Go ahead and make me some real quick. I'll definitely wait. But you know, like Gene said, it's all love, and it is. It's all love. And I actually talked to Catfish Corners today. If y'all don't know who he is, check him out on YouTube. Subscribe to him. And we talked doing IG today, and then we talked off of that today, and we talked about a lot of great things. And he reminded me of my dad so much, man, that it ain't funny. Gigi, I'm gonna leave that up there for a minute. You are right. Right, quality over quantity. Yep, that's exactly what it is. And we talked for a minute about a few things, and a lot of things that we talked about, I told him, I said, you know what? I said, you right. And I ain't gonna say everything we talked about, but we talked about what Gigi just said, the quality over quantity. We talked about that. And I told him, I said, yeah, I'd rather be around quality people, because you know, it's so much fakeness going on here. It ain't funny. And I remember talking to D Brooks. I think I talked to you about it. I know I talked to LS about it at one point. I talked about somebody who I met before YouTube got what it is now, and they're actually still big on YouTube. And I met them, and when I wasn't, and I'm used to meeting people that it ain't what you think it is, but it really wasn't what you thought it was, and how they were doing everything. And I respect their hustle. And once I got to know him, I said, I respect your hustle. I see why you doing what you're doing to get out of what you in. But then at the same time, to anybody else, yo, what up, Loco? Loco, we still got to meet up sometime or other. We still do. We in the same city. We got to meet up sometime or other. I know this weekend is kind of busy for me, so I know coming up is going to start faring off was not as busy. We definitely can, because I know we talked about it one time. So, yeah, I'm definitely about the quality over quantity. Period. And as my channel grows, I want quality people around me. I want people around me that if I'm messing up doing something, that they tell me, not in front of everybody, but they just tap me on the shoulder, toot toot toot, and you was wrong for this, you was wrong for that. This might have hurt that person. This might have hurt this, and and that's what I want around me. Period. Even if I disagree with it, I want quality people around me as I'm doing this and as this grows, because I know one day this may grow to 300K, whatever, and as it grows up to that, the same people that supported me from the beginning all the way through, I want to still show them the same level of support. I know it's going to get crazy where I can't watch everybody's videos at one point, but I'm still going to watch as many as I can, comment as many as I can, period. Especially when you're putting out content, especially when I got the notification bell clicked. I'm going to keep putting it out. So that was one of the things that, like I said, that was on my chest heavy. And then when something on my chest heavy, I don't want to wait until my scheduled Tuesday day, because I try to do it before Gadget Chats come on, before Gigi and all them come on, because I want to get out what I want to get out, and I want to go support them at the same time without cutting myself all the way short. So with that being said, oh yeah, Loco, I'm just now looking at the comments. Yes, I got to put that up there. Yes, 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 yes. That's real New York. Yeah, yeah, Gene, definitely is. And and like Loco said, I hope we all grow large one day. And I believe we will. With the supporting of everybody, and for a lot of people that I support and I see them showing support back, I know it will get to that. It will get to that where we gonna look back and like, yo, remember when we all had this many? Like, for instance, I hate to pick up my boy because he ain't on him, but back 96 Chevy. I remember when he only had a few hundred subscribers, and now he has, I think, like 30,000 subscribers, and he's getting back into YouTube doing some stuff heavy. But it's the thing about it is, it's like, wow, to see him grow to that, and I kind of chuckled with him about it the last time I saw him, and I was like, man, I remember, you only had this and this and this, and look at you now. And he was like, yeah, I'm getting back into it now. And I took a break for a minute, to go do this and do that. And I was like, yeah, I understand. Me and him talked about it. I said, I understand. You have to take a break sometime. And now he's back on it heavy and back doing some stuff. And he was like one of the people that introduced me to everybody into this level. Some of them I already knew and met, but to introduce me to them personally, like Stitch by Slick, Dunk Master, to Country C, to a lot of others he introduced me to at that time. And I was like, I definitely enjoyed every bit of it. Oh, Loco, you know what? This is facts right here. This is facts. So I remember fighting for 100 subscribers. Loco, I just had to fight for that. And now I had one, I don't know what it is now. I think it's at one, yeah, it's at 160. It's actually more than that, but they haven't converted over yet, because YouTube does this whole thing where they go check everybody. So I know it would definitely get to that, you know. But I still keep fighting. I keep fighting to get, to even more. And I know it's gonna get there. It gets easy after one. You said it gets easy after 1K Loco. I think it kind of does, because once you get monetized, YouTube puts you out there more and you're easy to find. But then I'm noticing I'm finding a lot of my videos by just doing searches. Like, somebody hit me up not too long ago about, hey, I saw your video for this, and it was a travel video that I put up back in the summer, and it was asking me questions about it, and I was like, okay. Then I was like, well, how did you find it? He said, oh, I found it on this and this and this. Oh, I found it on this and this and that. Oh, I found it on that. I was like, oh, wow. And that's when I realized, oh, that resort I went to, it picked it up and put a snippet of it on their channel. That's how they found me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Hey, I did not know that. It's hard to find you just searching your name. Yeah, it is. And that's why, in a way, I do hashtags and everything in all my comments. Y'all see when I comment a lot of y'all stuff, because that's the easiest way to find stuff. I've done some work for YouTube back when they first got started, a long time ago. Seemed like a long time ago now. Yet it was over 10 years ago. And hashtags is the way to kind of find stuff, and when you put the ads is the way how that person can see that message direct. So that's why I do that, to kind of help, find your content or find anybody's content, period. But, you know, it gets easier, especially it helps when you're around, like I said, quality people that you support and that supporting you. You know, they may have the XYZ subscribers. They may have X amount of subscribers. And they kind of, just shout you out. Like how I know y'all seen the last 1, 2 videos I put up where Stunner Reese gave me that shout out and whatnot. I asked him, I want to add that in, some of the videos. He's like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You already know New York, we cool. Go add it. Add it. So I started adding it, and then he started shouting me out a little bit more. And some subscribers like, oh, well, who's this New York dude? Let me go check him out. Let's check out some of this, and it helps out a lot. It really does, and that's why I say, another, whether you got 30,000 or 10,000 or 1,000 or 1,500 subscribers, or just 300 or 400, or either like me, 160, as it's saying right now, it helps out a lot. Helps out a lot. It really does. I mean, it really does. Genius says, shout out to Local. He taught me how to tag my videos. Appreciate you, Local. Hey, see? Somebody helping out somebody. I love it. I love it, period. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I know at one point I preached this in one of my lives. I wasn't going to try to reach out to a lot of my connections and whatnot. But, for doing what I'm doing now, I say, you know what? Because I didn't want to just, rag them for stuff like this. But I think for what I'm doing, I kind of sent them some stuff and they kind of sent me a lot of feedback back saying, you know what? Yeah, we'll put you out there. Yeah, yeah, send us this. Yeah, send us that. Yeah, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do this. And, we'll help you out. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. They can help me out on some of the things. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because I know that would help out with my channel, especially as I grow along and I'm telling people about your channel and that channel. We all keep growing. And Gigi, being you're in here, I guess you're still in here. I know you're still in here somewhere. Hashtags, D-Books, I'm using hashtags now after you start putting them in my comments. Hey, that's what's up. I start using them. And also as you creating videos, which Gigi, I'll get to you in a minute. I want to make sure you're still in here. As you create videos and you go down to the bottom where it says you're gonna put in hashtags, please use those hashtags and put them in and create those hashtags, especially with your channel name on them, because you can type that channel name in your search and find all your videos. I'm noticing I'm doing that now in some of my videos. I did it, and a bunch of my stuff started coming up. Please use that because that's what it's used for. Please use it. It helps out. And then for those that have IG and other web forums, put your stuff in there. I know Dewan's been doing it, and I know a few other people been doing it. Do it. Put it out there. It helps. It really does help. And I tell people that all the time. Just that little bit period helps. It really does help. You may not believe it, but it does. It helps with finding a lot of stuff. It helps with getting you out there. It really and truly does. Hold on. Somebody else sent me a message about something. So somebody else, yes, I'm on live right now. Oh shoot, let me log on. Yes, please do. I tell everybody, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell, and you will see when I do get on. As for those that got in at first, I try to pause it for a minute so everybody can see, and get a chance to get on. So as they, get that chance to get on, they don't miss anything at all. Period. They don't miss anything because I don't want a lot of people to miss it. But it was something that was said last night when I was on the whole forum with Gigi and all of them, and it was basically, they talked about bigger creators and how smaller creators are helping out, and the bigger creators are not helping out the smaller creators now. And I think that's a wonderful thing. I don't think I know that's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing that they're helping them out. And for me, I reached out to a lot of people that I kind of been watching over so much time that have now been noticing a lot of my comments and whatnot, and a lot of them have been getting back to me recently and be like, yeah, yeah, we'll go on and do this, we're going to do that. Shout out to Coco, aka Raquel Mills, because she was one of them. Shout out to TK, she definitely was another one. Down for those that don't know who they are, check them out on YouTube. They do a lot of stuff. They're on IG as well, especially Coco. She makes a lot of clothes and whatnot, and she's a beast with it. So for me, I told her, I said, I'm gonna put some of your stuff out there like that. I'm gonna add you in some of my videos, just kind of add a lot of things you've been doing in the video so people can check it out, and get to see how you doing and get to see what you're doing. And they was thankful for that. And I was like, I wouldn't ask for nothing for it. It's just I want people to enjoy what I enjoy, and see what I see and enjoy a lot of the things that I put out there. You know, and Gene said that's why. Sorry, Gene, I'm reading off the top thing because StreamYard takes a while sometimes for some of the messages to come up. You said that's why I support more of the smaller channels. I support big channels, but more of the smaller channels. Hey, Gene, you know it. I've been kind of doing the same thing for years without even knowing it. I've been doing a lot of those same things. I've really been doing a lot of that for years. And it's because with the smaller channels, it's like you get closely niched, and people are starting to notice you and notice that you comment, and then they see you faithfully getting on. You know, bigger channels don't, because a lot of bigger channels that don't. It's just sometimes it's hard for them to reach out to every individual when you got so many going through and so much going up. The Beast, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? You said I'm here. I'm feeling under the weather. I'm just listening. What's good, everybody? Man, get well. Get well. Get well. Get well. Please get well. Get some rest. Take some meds. Get well. Um, but yeah, Gene. True. Yeah. And as you see, Gene, I've been rocking with a lot of the smaller ones, and not because they're just small, it's because I've grown a like of what they're doing. Like for instance, Sprayway. I remember when Sprayway only had a few hundred subscribers, and I was one of them. And the reason why how we met was because of 10 from All Candy. We were buying the same materials, and just back when I was painting cars for Heaven, and I was using those same materials painting, and we met that kind of way, and we met up that way, and we just kind of been supporting each other through that time. And I love all what he's doing, and there's a few others. Oh my god, I forgot his name. He makes consoles and whatnot. I met him through Sprayway, and we kind of started supporting one another. Cortez, what is up? Cortez checking in, telling everybody hello. As y'all checking in, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. So, basically, like I was saying, I support so many people. Some of them y'all probably have no idea I support. I like Sprayway. He has big channels, but he support everyone. Yeah, because Sprayway came from just doing a small channel like everybody else, but he always wanted to stay true to himself and stay basically supporting everybody that supported him. And he's like me. He remembers every little person from the beginning. He really does, and that's how I'm going to be. Period. I'm like that now. I'm going to be that way. I'm going to support people that supported me from the beginning. How all y'all are on here now. To even if I get to the point where there's 900 people on here, I'm still going to support the same people who been supporting me going up. And that's just it. Appreciate you, Cortez. Appreciate you for smashing that. But for those that kind of missed what I was saying earlier when I first got on, instead of y'all doing a rewind after this, I'm going to kind of review a little bit of it, but a lot of you may have to rewind too. Jeremiah, what's happening? What's happening, Jeremiah? What's happening? Smash the like button as you come in, Jeremiah. Please smash the like button. Um, I'm definitely going to just, kind of review a little bit of what I was talking about, because this is not my normal live day. My normal live day is on Tuesday, but being it was heavy on my chest, I wanted to do it today. Basically, I was basically talking about to trying to summarize a bunch of it. I was part of something kind of before as kind of just a spectator, and people would ask him questions, and his mods would be assholes to everybody, and then he was being that asshole too. And I'm not gonna name his name. We ended up being at a car event, a big car show, big, huge car show. And he said he was gonna be there. And I was like, you know what? And this form we can't see that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go to it. Not because of him, but I'm gonna go to it because I want to see other folks and other vendors, whatnot that I buy stuff from. But I want to go see him and and let him know, like, look, I ain't subscribed anymore because it's in this. And as I call myself gonna go do that, once I got to that booth he was in from a sponsor that was sponsoring him, it was somebody else already saying something to him that ended up becoming a big YouTuber at the time, and he still is to this day. And I'm not gonna name no names. And as he became big as he was and big as he is, that person was kissing his ass that kind of dissed him along the way. And he told him he had a screenshot and showed it to him. He was like, I ain't subscribing you no more. He said, because you're this and this. All I wanted to know was what brand of alternator that is that you're doing your test with, that you're using, because I'm doing some upgrades and modifications to my vehicle, and I need that I want to use that same brand of alternator because it seems like it's strong. And I was the one that sent him a message separately telling him that's a MacMan alternator. But you have so many other companies out here, but he's using MacMan. And he was like, "Oh, okay, that's all I want to know." And he had to be an asshole. And I told dude, I was like, "No, don't worry, he was an asshole to me. He kicked me out of his whole thing. One of his moms put me in timeout for asking a question. So once my timeout was over with, I came back and blasted him and said, I'm so unsubscribing. Click, and I went through all my like categories in my like vids, found every one of his vids. And that's when I found that you could do a search. And I just did a search in my like vids, and all his vids came up, and I liked all of them. Unliked them, deleted them. I said, "No, I ain't supporting this dude no more. I ain't doing that." And he lost like 300K subscribers behind his mess like that, and he was kissing ass of somebody else because they were big. And I was like, that's the definition of chasing clout right there. He was chasing. But you know what? Like Gene just said, it's 2020 is out the door. Exactly. I'm clapping at that. It's out the door. And for me, I've never been like that. And I just want to let everybody else know on here that I support and that support me. I would never be like that. And if I ever, if any intention, every inkling about that much, you see me try to be like that, tap me on the shoulder and say, "Hey, man, with that conversation you had, you was trying to be this and you weren't gonna be that. Well, you being that right now." Because you never know what words will hurt somebody, because we all on here to motivate everybody, and we all on here to basically, how can I put it, we're all on here to basically give advice, have a good time, learn something along the way. Like, my ears are always open to learn every little thing, because you never know what somebody may be, going through at that point. You might be like, what? I went through that. Let me help them out. Or dang, you know what? Let me remember that, because I'm going to do the same thing and I want to know how it goes. Because like Google and YouTube is your friend, we all friends up in here. We all friends, period. And that's the way I look at it. We all help out one another. We all share information. We all support one another. And I want to continue to keep doing that. Period. Period. But also, as my New Year's resolution, usually I don't believe in that, but I'm my New Year's resolution, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized. It's one of my things, so I'm gonna grind it out and keep doing that. I have a total of over 100,000 hours of throwback footage that I'm combing through. Some of it's costing, some of it's just family stuff. I'm just combing through everything so I can keep putting it out there for y'all, because like Catfish told me today, man, I'm loving that footage you're putting out. Keep putting it out. Me and Gene was like, yo, keep grinding on it. LS was like, yo, New York just hit the ground running. He just throwing it out there. I'm gonna keep throwing it out there. So tomorrow I plan on dropping a video, either tomorrow or Saturday, sometime between this weekend. I'm just trying to figure out which one I'm putting, and I want to figure out how to take some of the audio out of, because I don't. Well, I already know how to take some audio, but some of the audio I want y'all to hear bits and pieces of it. So I'm using some software to kind of pull out the voice and take out the music in the background, because I want y'all to hear a lot of it and see some of these people for back then. And some of them, I'm gonna put the names at the bottom, right when I'm talking to them, so you be like, "Oh, that's so and so. Oh, wow, look at this and look at that." It'll take you back down memory lane if it took me. Like, I found some footage with me and MJ the Stuntman in Atlanta with Stunt World, and I was getting some and sitting there, standing there talking to him, because I went to the Stunt Sundays before it blew up to what it blew up now. And it was just car shows in the parking lot, and every Sunday they just met up. They just met up in either, whether it was the West Side or whether it was Zone 6 in Decatur. We met up and had a great time. And I was out there. I was out there with my phone. I was out there with a camera. I was out there catching all this footage. So I'm gonna put it out there. I'm definitely put it out there. D Brooks said, "I remember when a few up the big dog." Oh, you remember when some of the few dogs were pups? Yeah, I do too. I remember a lot of them, and I know somebody, I can't remember who said it in one of my lives. Damn, New York know everybody. I forgot who said that, and it made me think. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know, but damn, I done rubbed shoulders with a lot of heavy hitters. I remember meeting Stradman. I met him in the airport, and he was just starting to grow his stuff to what it is now. And to see where he's at now, I love it. I met him. I met Mr. Tall Guy and Mr. Organic. I met both of them at a car event, and they were just trying to get started at the time. And to see where they at now, I love it, and I support them. I love what they doing. And my thing is, I know that we all will grow to be that big one day. I just hope at that point when we do grow to be that big, we don't forget where we come from and we don't end up being assholes to people that come behind us trying to come up. Because you have some people that try to be that, and I'm not gonna name no names of those folks because I don't support them, but it's some folks that end up doing that and being that, and when they became that, it to me, it's like it's no reason to be there. There's no reason to be mean to folks, no reason to be that at all, and I don't understand it. And Gene said it took me 3 years. Get the subs I got didn't come overnight. I appreciate every single one of them. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Whether it happened overnight or whether it happened 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, still be appreciative of it. Period. Yo, what up, twin? I see you up in here. What's happening? What's happening? What up? Make sure you smash that like button. Um, I'll name names. Cough, cough. Travel engineer. Jeremiah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it at all. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna because I don't know driveway engineering like that. I really don't. So I'm not gonna call him out like that. But it's a handful of people that that were like that and that were being assholes, and I don't even know why. I remember my boy Armin, shout out to Armin the Hellcat, still praying for him and praise up for him. He hit me back on Instagram and he said, "You right, man." He says a lot of people, that that are like that. He said, "But I'm not one of them." I said, "I know you're not one of them. You cool. You definitely are not one of them." You know, and I told him, I said, "My prayers go out to you, man." And he talked about in some of his lives how he found out who those friends that wasn't his friends, and he found out his true friends, like some of his friends that he bought some bikes for, and they turned around and sold their bikes to give him money to help him out. I said, that's true friends right there. When I saw that, I said, that's true friends. But I'm not gonna talk about Ami the whole time. Prayers out to him and his family. I know he's gonna beat this one day. I know he's gonna beat this whole case, and he's gonna be good. And I'm still gonna support him. Period. I don't care if he has $0 in his pocket. I'm still gonna support him because I like the content he puts out. Period. Jeremiah, you laughing, you cracking up. Man, Jeremiah, that's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna throw no names. Not unless they really did something really, really disrespectful to me. Then yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I might not name. No, forget that. I'm gonna name them. I'll put them on blast. But until then, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that at all. I like what Cortez just said. Still, I watch and learn from positive and negative energy, so it's all good. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is all good. Watching it, and I've learned a lot along the way from a lot of people. I know a lot, but I'm always still a student of the game. I'm gonna be a student of the game until I leave this world. Be a student of everything, period, because it's more than one way to skin a cat, like an old man told me. One way to skin a cat is more than one way to do something. Or better yet, like an old man once told me, it's more than one way for a screwdriver to fit. I was like, what? But it made sense. I got what he was saying. It's more than one way, period. Mean Gene said, he said, hold on, I got to put that up there. Hold up. Hold on. Go back. Oh, what up, Schaefer? Just see you just snuck up in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Expecting me to get the strap. Nah, Schaefer, you ain't got to do that. Nah, ain't nobody disrespected. Nah. I'm just talking about, something that happened a long time ago that somebody did. That's what I'm talking about. From a long time ago. Oh, I got to put the can't be in your feelings on YouTube. Nah, Gene, you really can't. You cannot be in your feelings at all. And that's one thing I will not be in my feelings about something because at the end of the day, you could just click off. But at the same time, I'm gonna, I want to address this part. Big House, what's happening? What's happening, Big House? What's happening? What's happening? Checking in the stream. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate checking in the stream. Definitely appreciate you. So, with that being said, for some of those that missed, like Schaefer that missed a good bit of it because he wanted to go get the strap. That missed a good bit of it. I was just talking about an incident that happened. I think it was some years ago, and then another incident that happened way before that. How some people come in and hey, keep multitasking. I see you. And you know how they come in. Oh, Gigi, I'm so glad you're back because I had mentioned you in something. I don't know if you had heard it. Um, Basically, I just mentioned some incidents that had happened and saying, well, my channel, I would never do that to anybody. respects one another, as long as everybody networks, network with people, because I have people that's in my stream that's cars, people that's technology, some people that's doing mukbangs, which I love to death because I love the seafood ones. It's time to do another seafood one as well. I support a lot of things, and I have people that come from my stuff of traveling. So when they come to my lives and they hear me talking about several things, I don't want to just stay stuck on car stuff, stay stuck on that, because I want them to get piece of information about a little bit of everything. And then I have some folks like he's not even in here, so I'm not even gonna name him. He wants to hear my stories of back in the day when I did security for a lot of famous people. So I tell a lot of those stories as well. I kind of incorporate all that in my lives. And for 2020, I'm gonna keep incorporating it. And Gigi, the one thing, oh, you been here the whole time? Oh, okay. On time, got to keep you in line. Gigi, you know what? I'm going to send Tanner a message so he can keep you in line. How about that one? But, Gigi, I didn't know if you had heard what I said about yesterday when y'all had said some stuff yesterday about some of the bigger channels. Easy was talking about it. Sometimes I wish Easy would jump up in here and some of my stuff. I'm going to get on to him. I have to pressure him hard. I mean, he want to pressure him hard to get up in here. But, y'all mentioned something yesterday, and I was like, facts. You can't worry about all the bigger channels. We got to support one another, and in the meantime, support one another. And as we grow, we're gonna end up being one of the bigger channels. He's busy. He might drop through though. Yeah, I know. Easy busy. I've talked to him on the side about a lot of things, and I told him, you ever have time, you see the notifications jump on, jump in. It's cool. But I know Easy got mad at me yesterday because Easy did that dance. I was like, because I was doing some stuff and I was doing stuff with the kids, and I happened to look back again and I just saw Easy just, I was like, the hell, Easy. I thought he was really. I was like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, he's dancing. Okay, is he having a damn seizure? And I put it up there, and y'all just cracked up so hard about it, And I'm gonna take a snip of that clip and I'm gonna add it in my video so people that didn't get a chance to see it will see it. So y'all just cracking up, and then y'all finally posted up because Tech Mike was going in just laughing. Gigi, you was going in. Tanner was just, so lit, was basically cracking up about it, and I was cracking up too, and then him and the other guy, they just kept talking like they didn't know what was going on. Then also y'all threw it up there, and he was like, "Come on, New York, be easy, be easy." But it was kind of, it was funny because I was like, damn, man, we're gonna give him some dancing lessons or something. He in New Orleans, he should be able to, be able to do something. But no, he not the one to get mad easy. No, I don't think. No, I don't think he got mad. But it's glad to know he don't get mad easy. But it was just so funny because he just did it, and after I said it, y'all was cracking up, and he just kind of just kept going with it and just bypassed it. So it really had me laughing. I mean, Beast 15, I was cracking up so hard it wasn't funny, and I'm still laughing about it. I had to go back, Gigi. I kid you not. I had to go back and watch that a few times, and I watched it and kind of cracked up too because I was like, "Yo, this shit is funny. It's hilarious." But I had to keep laughing about it too. That crown has him sometimes. Oh, it does. Hold up, that crown. Oh, okay, big house. I guess it does, but I think it's funny. I really think it's funny. Wait a minute, somebody just popped up in here. Hold up. Who's this? Oh, Shorty Red. Hey, how you doing? Much kisses back to you. Much love back to you. Thank you for gracing your presence in here. See, somebody else supporting me up in here. I love it because it's somebody I support heavy. Please, while you're in here, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. And also, like I said, this is not one of my normal chat days. I normally live days. I normally do my live, try to do it on Tuesday, right before Gadget Chats and all that come on, right before Gigi does her thing. I try to make sure I go on and do it because I don't want to interfere with, I don't want to say interfere with their stuff, but I like to watch their stuff, and it's hard for me to watch it and do it, even though, believe it or not, I have 6 devices sometimes going at one time just so I can catch everybody's live. And believe it or not, I pay attention to all of them. And it's like, how the hell are you watching? Like, for instance, I'll have it on my phone, like I got me on my phone now, and then I'll have it. Hold up, the Grey Goose might be in the way. I have it on the big screen going, just so I can watch everything and kind of catch everybody. And then I go back and watch the replays as well. And I advise some people to do that. Go back and watch the replays. Please go back and watch the replays. Because because sometimes you'll miss some things and you go back and watch it again. And oh yeah, oh yes, yes, yes. Hold on, Gigi, I got to put that up there. Yes, on Wednesdays, Gigi, please put it out there. Wired Wednesdays, yes, please put it out there. I love watching Wired Wednesdays. That has me going, and also to have been a part of it. I definitely appreciate that and loved it. Definitely, 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 definitely. I get it. Respect. Yes, 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 yes. Multitask in New York. Yes, that's all I do is multitask. That's all I do. I have to. I won't get much done if I don't. Like I'm sitting here, and the last time I was on a live, I had somebody else live going at the same time, just showing them support, and they jumped into my live. Fluffy, she's done that for me a few times. She had a live going, and it jumped in my live, and I jumped in her live at the same time, just so we can keep up, see everything going. So, you know, got to. Bree said I do the same thing. I get on my phone and playing someone on my laptop and getting the kids in bed. Yep, and that's how you got to do it. You got to do it like that. You got period. You have to because it's so much to be going on. And there's so many people I support. I have to do that. Period. And y'all, I hate to just talk about and just go on and on about supporting people about this and this and this, but it's in 2020. It's going to continue being important for me to support everybody. I'm going to get on here and support anybody that supports me. Period. I'm gonna jump in lives. I'm gonna watch your content. I'm gonna do that. Period. And especially if there's a lot of things that I like that you're doing, I'm definitely gonna jump in and watch. I'm gonna jump in and watch all of them. I'm gonna jump in and watch every bit of everything because because it's important to me to support you for what you're doing, especially if it's something that I like. Oh shoot, Bree saying the same thing that I'm saying basically. Put it up there. Support me spend a lot of time doing it. Yes, it is. It is, it is, it is. Like for instance, Cortez, I'm glad you just said something. Um, I jumped on and watched some more of your videos, for you doing the dash mods that you're doing. Nisha B, what's happening? You done snuck up in here and I ain't know it. What's happening? But I go back and I watch a lot of that. I do. I watch a lot of people's videos. I go back and watch some of them because sometimes it might be something I miss. You know what? Let me rewatch this again because I missed this. And in my spare time, I'll do that. Even doing work sometimes, doing some work around here and doing some work with stuff with IT. I'll go back and run your videos and watch them. Like, oh yeah, I missed that. Dang, I missed this. Why that back? Oh wow. Or I could be like how Jeremiah just watching my video do the ice cream dance. I'm just playing with Jeremiah. I'm just playing. He watches my videos, but he loves the ice cream dance. He really loves that, so I just keep it going. Oh, appreciate it, Cortez. Appreciate it. I do because I like what you're doing. And believe it or not, Cortez, I turned Slick on to what you're doing. I sent him a link, and he was like, "Yo, cuz, who that?" I said, "That's a dude named Cortez." I said, "He did a dash swap. He's doing this." I said, a lot of what you're doing, a lot of what other people doing, motivated me. He said, "Oh, I love that." He said, "I love that right there." I can't even do Slick voice, but he was like, "I love that right there." He said, "Dice." In a good alarm for an old school foreign. Oh, you talking about this? Oh, you talking about that alarm? Uh, it is. I'm more of the Viper line, the people that make the Viper, Viper, Avatar, and there's so many other ones. I'm into them. I'm into that. But Cuba Star, yeah, they pretty good. I don't know which version you get. I always tell anybody with certain versions, look up on YouTube, look on there, and you know, just Slick is where I get my ideas from. That's what's up. Yeah, I said Cortez. I sent Slick one of your videos. Man, Slick's so busy, especially now that he moved to the new shop. Shout out to Slick from Slick Holsters, Tube Studs and Tubesettes. Yeah, I love that dude to death. It's my dude. I'm trying to get this motor work done so I can get Maxine, which is my car, to him so he can go ahead and do that. So hopefully sometime now I'll get it to him. There's so much going on. I just told him, hold on. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them when I get there, and whatnot. But definitely, somebody asked me to address about the ice cream dance and how it all came along. I was in New York visiting like I normally do when I go back home, and it was there. I got a Viper with backup battery on the box. Yeah, okay, twin. It's definitely a good one. And make sure your alarms you get have the backup battery just in case somebody disconnects your battery or disconnects some wire. It's still going off. Especially when it comes to old school. So you want to protect your possessions. Like on my Deuce in the Quarter, I got the one that goes to my phone. I got the Viper one that goes to that. Um, I want to do the upgrade of that one, but I'm gonna wait till after I get everything done. I want to do the upgrade. Um, the ice cream dance. Back to that. That all came about by accident. And I was right. I was actually on Jamaica Avenue in South Jamaica, Queens. Shout out to my home. And when I always go home, there's a few things that I gotta have because the majority that I can get here, or when I go to Chicago, anywhere else I can get. Like, I can get New York pizza here. I can get my West Indian Jamaican food here. I can get all that. But when I go there, I have to find a Mr. Softy truck. I don't care if it's freezing outside. I gotta find Mr. Softy. There's some knockoffs there now, and I'm like, I don't want knockoffs. I want Mr. Softy. So when I go back home and I find Mr. Softy, I get it. And that was my second time coming back through getting ice cream. And it was some folks that's from Kansas City that was there for their birth for a separate event. And my wife found out they were there and was like, "Hey, so and so's here." I was like, "What? Yeah, they're here for their birthday. Where they at?" Oh, hit them up saying, "You know what? They wanted to always come to New York when I was here, and it so happened they here. Let me take them to the real New York. Let me get them out of the city, which is Manhattan. Let me take them to real New York." So I took them to my old neighborhood. I showed them a few things. I showed them the house that I grew up in. I showed them LL's grandmother's house. They was like, "Dang, that's not that far." Yep. I showed them the barbershop area where I used to get my hair cut at, and Ron Dancy and all used to come through and whatnot, because one of the guys that went to school, Russell Simmons, at the time in high school, that was his barbershop. They cut everybody. Yes, Mean Gene ain't nothing like Mr. Softy. And there's a Mr. Softy here, but I have to go far and go find him. And I actually met the dude. He's from the Bronx. That's a whole nother topic, a whole nother story. I'll get into another time. But when I got my ice cream, and I would dance to the Mr. Softy music when I got it. I got my shit. So I did the dance, and she was filming it. She's actually on YouTube. And my wife was filming it. And when she put her video together, it had that clip. And I said, "Yo, can I borrow that clip? I want to use that for my intro." "Yeah, go ahead and do it." Yeah. So I used it on my thing. And before I shout out, I'm gonna get permission first from her. Shout out the channel before I just throw it out there like that. So maybe my next live, next video, I'll throw it out there. And she did that footage and did that whole rewind and everything. And it kind of caught on. Everybody knows my intro by that dance. And I love it. I'm gonna keep that part of the intro going, even when I upgrade my intro to something else. I'm gonna keep that part going because to me it's something different, and it has put a stamp on it. It has put a real big stamp on it. To everybody knows that. Period. See it, they know it. They know it. They're like, "You know what? That right there, that's you right there, bro. We know that's you. We look forward to that dance." Like Jeremiah said, I look forward to that dance. Period. So that's one thing that's gonna just do it. It was like New York had the moves at that day. Cortez. So I thought that was the Eddie Murphy ice cream dance. Like, LOL, psych. You know what? It's so crazy. Nah, that wasn't Eddie Murphy dance. Eddie Murphy did that dance on his comedy sketch, on this comedy hour thing that he did, and when he did it, the ice cream fell. And he's like, "I dropped your ice cream. You dropped your ice cream." Yeah. But no, that was just Tanner. What's up, Tanner, in the building? That was just one of those that just jumped out, and Jeremiah loves it the best. So I only been in New York City one time. I'll find a softy on my next visit. Yes, Jeremiah, definitely. I tell people, go to New York and visit, go see what it's like. Go to the city. I say go once, twice, three, four times. Go. Yeah, your intro drew me to your channel. I was like, get it, get it. Oh man, you was like, get it, get it. All right, Nisha. That whole intro drew a lot of people, and then some people miss a lot of things with the intro. There's a lot of things in there from new videos, older videos. It's a lot of everything in there. And with that being said, um, some people thought, well, one person thought it was too long. Wife thought it was too long. I'm like, the intro ain't too long. It's interesting. I said, I've seen intros longer than that. It's interesting. I realized, oh shoot, that intro was a minute. I didn't even know it. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. New Year's in 2017, it was crazy. Yeah, Jeremiah, that New Year's Day is crazy. You have to get there super early. I've done it, and I said I'm good. I done it one time. I said I'm good. Had to be out to the afternoon, and you got to hold your spot. Like, don't leave from your spot or you miss it. And then once after New Year's goes through and they sing the song, after they do that whole singing thing, after they do that, I know y'all gonna probably laugh at my singing for me doing that. But after they do that, then all of a sudden after that, all right, time to go. And, hey, the police out there telling you time to go. They ain't wasting no time. They getting you up out of there. They are getting you up out of there fast as hell. And you're like, dang, next thing you know, you're done. That's it. Everybody's going to bars. Everybody's getting on the train going home. They're going here, going there. That's what they're doing. They're done. Oh, typo. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. New Yorker, you gonna be ready for his super chat dance when he gets 1,000 subscribers? When I get 1,000? Oh, who get 1,000, GG? Oh, you talking about me? Okay, I read that wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna be ready. It's gonna be a whole total dance, and yeah, it's gonna be. My thing is when I get to 1,000 and get, by that time I know I have everything ready. When I get monetized, I'm doing a giveaway. And my giveaway is either going to be a few things. One of them may be $1,000 worth of gift cards. It may be Cash App prize. It's going to be something big that I'm going to do. It's going to be a nice giveaway, and everybody will have a chance to win something. Let me put it this way: not everybody, but it'll be enough prizes where everybody has a shot. It ain't gonna be no phones and nothing like that unless Gigi give me that phone hookup. You know, that phone hookup. Even those phone hookers, that'll be something different. But it's gonna be something amazing. It's gonna be something amazing. Definitely something amazing. Thinks you can threaten me with you for some reason. No, Gigi, I already know I can't threaten you with him. You the bully of everything. I can't threaten you with nothing. But it's gonna be like I was saying, it's gonna be something amazing. I'm gonna do something, and it's gonna be a live giveaway. I'm still thinking on. I got time to think on it when it does happen. It's gonna be something nice. It's gonna be something that everybody use. Like first of all, I'll give away some car stuff. I'm like, well, if I give away car stuff, might be somebody ain't a car person that win it, and they can't do nothing with it. So I'm gonna do something where somebody can win. Do something they'll win. He said, well, I don't blame GG. Yeah, you can't blame him. You know what? I'm gonna get the tech preacher on him one day. He gonna just preach. GG, that's who I get. I'll get the tech preacher. He'll shut things down quick. You know how he talk, I shut things down quick. You know, cause about the iPhone. Let me quit try to pick at him. That's my dude, though. I love Easy to Dev. That's my dude. He's funny. But y'all, everyone can use a Z06. Cortez, you are definitely funny. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna put that right there for a minute. Everybody can use a Z06. Yo, that is funny. Oh shoot, while I'm sitting here talking, Matt 96 Chevy said, "Love what you doing." Somebody else hit me up. Hold on, I got people hitting me up on IG. A trophy in the cake. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that did. Okay, but sorry y'all. I'm kind of responding to other people as well. Some people hit me up through IG as they're watching. But man, I definitely once again thank everybody for being on here. And Cortez, let me address this. Everybody can use a CO6. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna leave that one right there for a minute. Just for a quick, no, not a quick second. Okay, it gotta go. Because you said everybody can use a Z06. Corvette, Andrew, what you think I am? Oprah? You get a Z06. You get a Z06. You get a Z06. Shoot. that kind of stopped me in my tracks for a minute. But we're gonna move along from that. Not gonna happen. Oh Lord, at Tech Preacher. Yeah. Yeah. We need to get Tech Preacher on. I'm gonna end up getting him on one day and just do some talking. Cause I can listen to him talk all day. You know, he is funny. He is funny. He keep me going. I'm gonna have to arrange that one day. You know, I got to make a meeting with him. I got to hit up his secretary. You know, he big time. You know, he big time. I got to hit up his secretary and see if that'll help. Definitely got to do that. Hit up his secretary, see if I can get him on. And Cortez, you know, funny on that Z06. I'll tell you what, I'll get a Z06 emblem, just the emblem, and we're gonna be like, okay, somebody can win this emblem right here. You can stick it on your car. You can do this, do that. Get Gigi, you said both. You said both of us can talk. You're right. I didn't used to be like this. Well, then again, I take that back. I was like a little kid. I used to be like that around people, and not unless you got to know me. But now, by the time I turned, I think got to high school, junior high school, I like fuck it. We're gonna talk. But I ain't just talking about crap. I'm talking about all good stuff. You're right. I can talk my ass off. I really can. I really can talk my ass off, and I would love to have him on here one day and just talk about some real phone stuff and whatnot. Kind of bring something to the channel because he sound like he know about certain cameras and whatnot and what they doing. I'm gonna get him on here. I'm gonna make some arrangements. I got to hit up his secretary, hit up his line. See how much he charge to get on here. He might charge him $5. Hopefully, he don't charge him nothing. We'll see. Try to get him up on here. Gigi, you and Tanner got more pull. Y'all probably can tell him, hey, New York want to get you on this live stream one day. Just get on there for a quick minute. Just get on there and talk. Gigi, I also got to get you on my live stream one day. One of these days, I got to get you on here. I'm gonna start getting a lot of people on here and start interviewing some folks. Not really interviewing, but getting y'all out there so people see the face. People can put the voice with the face. Tanner, what are we, chopped liver? No, y'all not chopped liver. Come on. Come on. I got to get y'all on here. There's a lot of people. Everybody who I support, I want to get them on here. And, get them on here to, introduce themselves so people can see what I see. People see the videos I see, see what I like. Y'all are not chopped liver. Stop it. Man, stop it. You not chopped liver. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to have all three of y'all on here at one time. Matter of fact, one of these days, we're all going to be sitting in one room on one live at the same time and see how that, especially after I upgrade some equipment. I'm going to get a microphone, get some stuff. Yeah, we're going to put some stuff together. We're going to put some stuff together, but y'all are not chopped liver. Oh, my God. Definitely not that. I'm kidding. Yeah, I know you're kidding. I know. For everybody just coming in here, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Tell a friend to subscribe to your boy because I'm going to be putting out some more stuff, some more content. I came across some content that I do want to put up. I don't know if I can. It was when the first Galaxy phone was introduced. I was actually at the Galaxy Summit for that. I don't know if I can put some of that up because some of that, hey, man, I don't want to get sued for that. So I might not be able to put all that up. So, but I'm going to try to put some things up that I can. Y'all just bear with me. But it's a few things going to come, especially as the weather gets warmer because I'm going to be going to different places. I'm definitely going to put up a lot of good footage. A lot. One of them I was in talks with. I know this boxer's sister out in Omaha, Crawford. I was going to try to see if I can get something with him on here. It's kind of hard to catch it with him. I'm definitely going to try to do that. I talked to his sister about it, and she said, she'll see what she can do about it and whatnot. So see if I can get Crawford on here. I reached out to one of my good friends that was in the NBA, and now he does stuff with a bunch of teams. And he said, "Man, you want some ball players to get on there? I'll see what I can do." I ain't even asked him; he just hit me up with that. So okay, we'll see what we can do. I'll see if I can do that. So appreciate you. That'll bring a lot of stuff to the channel, definitely. So, I know I've been on over an hour. Anybody got any questions? As Gigi said, we can talk. I'm gonna put this mouth on timeout. So, if anybody got any questions about anything, said it's not my normal live day. I ain't even think I was gonna be on this long. I said I'll be on about 30 minutes. No, over an hour. That's what it turns into. So, nobody else has any questions? I'm gonna exit out of this. I appreciate y'all and thank y'all so much for joining in with me to just basically get something that was on my chest off. And usually when I have something on my chest, I want to get it out. So if I have something on my chest about certain on live and get it out, especially when it's good things and great things. Tanner, I know you asked me about what else I was doing to do some of the quarter. A lot of it is some goodies that I'm keeping on the hush because I'm still in the staging planning, in the planning stage of doing some stuff. And I mean, my deuce is already good to go like it is, but it's some things I want to do. There's some things I want to do. So I'm definitely going to, get out there and try to do that. But all in all, y'all, I thank y'all for being on. Thanks for supporting your boy. Definitely going to support y'all. Y'all put out stuff. My notification bell is on. So as I get stuff, I'm going to definitely jump on and watch it, comment on it. You'll know my comments as you see them. And until then, peace and elbow grease. New York fellas, glad I caught y'all for a chat today. All right, Jeremiah, appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Appreciate you. But definitely, I thank everybody for joining in. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Be safe out there. There's a lot of crazies out there. I tell everybody, be safe, be safe. Be aware of your surroundings and look around, for God's sakes. Look around. If you have a gut feeling something's fishy, please swim out that water quick. Till then, I will see y'all. I will continue to keep supporting me. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all to death. Peace.